Thank you. So I'm going to be short and sweet because we have lots of other things that we need to get done today, and we're getting into the cool stuff here pretty soon. So I at least want to talk a little bit about bike safety and helmet safety because if you've noticed outside, you haven't quite yet, but it's sunny outside and it's really nice, and it's time to start enjoying some of our outdoor activities, right? Yeah. And I'm guessing one of your favorite activities, I know it is for me and my daughter, is to get outside and ride bikes, ride scooters, whatever it is that you like to get that has wheels, and you start racing around the neighborhood, okay? So, bike safety. Let's talk a little bit about some of the rules that you should be following when you are on your bike, or even on a scooter, or on a skateboard, or when you're out in traffic and around in the neighborhoods, right? Should we always wear a helmet? Yes. Can you stand up real quick? How about his helmet? Will that work? No. It's a really cool helmet. We enjoy wearing them. But this type of helmet's not going to do real well for us if we're out riding around on our skateboards or bikes, is it? No. One, it could fall off. Two, it's not fitting properly. And three, it's not really designed to help protect the head. He looks great wearing it, but it's not going to be perfect when he's out riding his bike or a skateboard. You can have a seat, okay? How about wearing a baseball helmet? No. How about wearing a hockey helmet? No. How about wearing a tiara? No. We want to make sure we're wearing proper helmets. Helmets that are going to protect our head, our skull, even protect the front of our face when we fall, okay? A proper helmet looks something like this, right? You have everything. Maybe I should just go to your house and use your stuff. So, bike helmet, correct? Yes. Absolutely. This is the type of helmet that we want to be wearing. Does it have to be this exact one? No. But this is certified and has been given the approval to be able to take care of those nice, fresh learning brains of yours, okay? These need to be worn every time you are getting on a skateboard, a bicycle, a scooter, whatever it may be that you're out rolling around on, okay? Now, there's a certain way to wear this helmet, okay? We're not just going to pop it on our head and say, I'm good, I'm ready to go, are we? Okay, it needs to fit correctly. I'm going to show you all how it should look. So can I get, how about you in the all green? Come on up here. Can you leave your glasses there? Thank you. What's your name? Safwan, all right. Okay, is he ready to go? No. Why not? He has to buckle, but does it, notice where the front of his helmet is facing? Yeah. Notice how it's just about 2 fingers above the bridge of his nose? Yeah. That's how it should look. Parents, this is how it should look. If your child is doing this because it feels more comfortable, what happens if he falls straight forward? You're going to hit your head. You're going to hit your forehead, right? Okay, and you'll notice, I guarantee you, every single child out there, after a while, that starts to slip back this way, and they just start wearing it like that. It happens more than often than not. We always want to make sure it's fitting down towards the forehead with about 2 inches above the brim of the nose. Okay, not ready yet because we're not buckled, right? Okay, so now we're going to buckle it up. I'm doing this blind. I hope I don't pinch you. You good? Ready to go? Not quite. Look how loose that is. I can just slide it right up, right? We would want to cinch it up to make sure that everything is fitting correctly. So I'm just going to tighten it up a little bit here. Can you look straight up into the sky? Look into the sky. There you go. Okay. Is he good now? Yeah. Absolutely. And now look at, and parents as well. See how we've got the little V right here? Yeah. That should fit just under the ear. His forehead is protected. It's not coming. And can you open your mouth really wide? He can still open his mouth really wide and talk and breathe just fine. That's a properly fitting helmet. Okay? Cool? You feel good? All right, that helmet's yours. You get to keep it. All right. Now, right in it. He's got to wear it the whole time. The rest of the day, even when you go to sleep, dude. Okay? You can take your helmet off, okay? Why don't you give it to one of your chaperones so they can keep an eye on it and doesn't get...
I already have one on my room.
I'm sorry?
I already have one on my room.
Now you have an extra one. Okay, so how about a bike? We're getting on a bike, so let's see. Can I get... What's your name? Yes. Sana, do you want to come help me out? Yes. Don't have to ride it. I just need you to come up here and stand next to it. Come on up, Sana. Maybe you could teach me. Okay, this is Sana, right? Am I saying that correctly? Sana, this is the bike that you've been given to use today. Can you go ahead and climb on that bike for me? Up. Hold on. What's the problem? Let's get off again. Step back off. Step back off the bike. What did she do before she? What should she have done before she got on the bike?
Got a helmet.
She needs to get a helmet. Let's go get you a helmet. Okay. Before you even get on the bike, should you wear a helmet? Put a helmet on? Absolutely. The reason is you need to kind of start to create that instinct, that habit. It's a habit to put your bike on, or your helmet on every time before you get on a bike, shouldn't it be? Absolutely. Before my daughter even thinks about go getting her bike, she always goes and gets her helmet on first. Okay. Look at that, it's a perfect fit already. It's like it was made for you. Cinch it up a little bit. She ready to go? Yeah. Okay, she's ready to go for a bike ride. Go ahead and climb on. What's the problem? What do you guys think? Can you hang your feet down without touching the pedals? Just let them hang. Can you touch the ground? No. Can she touch the ground? No. What do we need to do? What happens? What if she was not on training wheels right now and she was just on the bike? What if this started to tip over? We need to adjust the seat, don't we? Okay, let's step you off real quick. Okay, so we need to adjust the seat. And adjust the seat means you should be able to stand above your seat and be able to stand and just barely touching the seat. You should not have to lean either way to be able to touch the ground. Okay, why do you think that is? Why do you think, Josie?
Because if you can't touch the floor on your bike and have your butt above the seat, then you can't really stop it.
Absolutely, it's hard to stop. What happens if you have to make a sudden stop or you start to lose your balance, right? Our legs are really good to help us keep balance, and they're also really good about helping us to not fall. So we want to make sure that that seat is low enough so that we're able to still pedal, but making sure at the same time that we have balance. So let's lower your seat and see if that's a little bit better. So can you stand up right next to it? And I'm going to lower it to the point where I feel it would be best for her to be able to reach. Okay, can you go ahead and climb on now? Okay, stand up. Can you put your feet on the ground? That's perfect. Because if it were to start to lean, she can catch it on both sides. You guys agree? Yeah. Very cool. Okay, let's get you up. And that bike helmet's yours. You can have it. All right.
I don't need that.
You don't want that helmet? It's for you. What happens if you are coming up to a stop sign? Like cars are supposed to stop at stoplights and stop signs. But you're on a bike. Does it really matter? Do you have to stop?
Yeah.
Of course. You on a bike have to follow the same amount of instructions and rules as the drivers do in a car. Okay, so when you get to a stop sign, do you need to stop at the stop sign?
Yes.
Why? Why do you think you should do that? Yes, sir. Because you might crash. Should we trust all the vehicles that are driving all over the place? No, because what are a lot of our parents doing that they shouldn't be doing while they're driving? They're on their phones, aren't they? Right? So they may not be paying attention. So we're going to stop at all stop signs. Okay? Should we ride our bike across a major intersection? What do? We get off the bike. We wait for the crosswalk to turn green or to tell us to be able to walk across, and we walk our bikes across the street. Okay? Any questions? No. Anytime you get on a bike, a skateboard, a scooter, anything that has wheels and you're rolling up and down the street on, what should you be wearing?
Helmet.
Helmets, that's the biggest thing.